بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين على رسوله الأمين أما بعد فيا معشر المسلمين أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى في القرآن الكريم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a warm welcome to the non-Muslims amongst the audience. I want to try to highlight the solution for Pakistan. Let me start by conflicting a little and saying democracy and socialism are not the way forward for Pakistan. And maybe let's start from that premise. But let's go through the series of events that we have seen on our TV screens, or are fortunate to see on our TV screens, because the media there's a media blackout in Pakistan. And now ex-General Musharraf, now President Musharraf, has taken off his uniform and decided to put the media back online. So what did we see? What did we see over the past few months? We saw the sacking of judges, then the reinstating of judges, then the sacking of judges again, then the darling daughter of the West coming to Pakistan, then we see the taking off of the uniform, then we see Nawaz Sharif coming, then we see riots, then we see media blackout, then we see there's a tiff between the newlywed Benazir and Musharraf, then we see John Lee appointed the US envoy come and make up the two parties and speak to at the same time the new chief of army staff, General Ashfaq Kiani, and then he departs. And lo and behold, straight after that, with his new improved version of hairstyle, Nawaz Sharif joins the political medium. So these have been the events of Pakistan in summary over the last 3-4 months, right up to present day, where just today I was reading in the press that after yesterday's meeting between Nawaz Sharif and Benazir, they've decided, or at least Nawaz Sharif is hinting towards boycotting the elections, and Benazir is saying, I'm not going to boycott the election because I've got a very strong chance of winning. So that's, in summary, the reality, or in summary, a snapshot of what's happened over the past few months in Pakistan. Something that we fail to see sat on this side of the world is the amount of times the people of Pakistan have been used politically. Ever since the formation of Pakistan, you will find these political parties, they come, they are abused, and they go. And the refreshing thing for me would be if a new kid on the block comes and offers new solutions, and offers a new way forward, offers a completely different solution. But we see it's the same contenders, it's the same players, it's the same political parties. So now we've seen Benazir, she's had 2 terms in office. Well, what did she do for the people of Pakistan? What did she do for the country? Can anyone amongst the audience say that she did something for the country that, yes, we remember? Sorry? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. In fact, what did she do for the country? Nothing. What did she achieve herself? She got $15 million kickbacks in different governmental contracts. She managed to establish a $3.4 million estate in Rockwood in Surrey, her own personal one, which is still under the scrutiny of the International Court. So she achieved a lot for herself. But what did the farmers in Punjab achieve? What did the farmers in Northwest Frontier Province achieve? What did the farmers in Sindh achieve? Absolutely nothing. And same with Nawaz Sharif. Nawaz Sharif has been in term for 2 terms. He's had 2 terms in office. What has he achieved? What did he do? Absolutely nothing. Apart from increasing the number of flour mills he owns, apart from owning a house in Mayfair in London, from the money that he's actually siphoned off from the people of Pakistan. So these are the achievements. And the achievements of Musharraf, a good pat on the back by the US administration for opening his doors to the war on terror, and also £10 million worth of property, his personal property in Pakistan. So these are the achievements of the 3 contenders who were looking for solutions, or at least the world is looking for solutions. The problem with politics, when does politics go wrong? Politics goes wrong when you miss the main ingredients of politics. And what is that? What's the main ingredients of politics? I believe we have some students from studying politics and psychology. What's the main ingredients of politics? It has to be people. Has to be people. When you take out the main ingredients of politics, you're left with a sham. You're left with an oppressive regime. You're left with dictatorship. You're left with no concern about people's basic needs. You're left with no concern about the literacy rate in that country. You're left with no concern about food, water, basic, absolute basic needs. Doesn't bother you. So you take people out of the equation of politics and you're left with absolutely nothing. And that's the problem with Pakistan. Now the politics of Pakistan has divorced the greatest element of politics, and that's the people. So do the people have a say in the solutions for Pakistan? And let me tell you that the problem in Pakistan is not bringing someone new on the block. The problem is not that we need a new leader, or we need someone who's going to wave a magic wand and solve problems, or we need an occupying force to come and solve our problems for us. The problem is with the system. It's an endemic problem. The problem doesn't lie by changing face. How many times we, the people of Pakistan, have changed the face? Zia, Ayub Khan, Musharraf, Benazir, Nawaz Sharif, the Bhutto family. How many times have we changed the face? Changing the face does not change the system. And the people of Pakistan, they've learned this. They've learned the hard way. Every time they put their entire trust into the leadership of these people, they've always been kicked in the face. Time and time again, being kicked in the face. So what do the people actually get a say in? Do the people decide of Pakistan the foreign policy? No. The foreign policy is outsourced to Washington. Do the people of Pakistan get a say in the economics? No. The economics is outsourced to the IMF. Do the people of Pakistan at least get a say in their domestic policy? Okay, you leave the foreign policy, leave the economy. Do the people of Pakistan get... That's outsourced to the feudal landlords. So what do the people of Pakistan actually get a say in? What do they say in? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. So let's just look at some examples of what the politics of Pakistan has produced. The ironic thing, if anyone who follows politics with great interest and passion, when was the last time you heard these three sit down and really discuss an economic policy that's going to change the situation of poverty? When they sit down and present to the nation their policy on literacy and education reform that's actually solving the problem of illiteracy in Pakistan? Never. Do you know what? The politics of Pakistan is about attacking one another. That's all it is. When Musharraf was there, Nawaz Sharif and Benazir on this side of the fence attacking him in the media. Then when they go there, they're attacking him in rallies. That's their policy. This is my economic solution. This is my reform for education. This is my reform for social welfare. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. There is no politics of policies in Pakistan. The politics of Pakistan is a personal attack on the leadership of these people, and that's all it is. Pakistan is that politics has no substance, absolutely no substance. Nobody sits in the National Assembly and actually discusses economic reform. The closest they get is to allocating the greatest amount of budget to debt recovery. That's the closest you get an economic discussion. You find on Geo News on the Indian subcontinent channels, you find on Geo News, you find on PTV great philosophers and thinkers and discussions happening about Pakistan and the way forward and the economics and the politics and the judiciary. But in essence, in real discussion, where it matters amongst the political medium, there is no discussion on this. It's just one attack after the other. So this is the politics of Pakistan. It produces just a personal vendetta type of politics where you attack personalities and you don't touch policies, you don't look at education, you don't look at economy, you don't look at foreign policy. What else has the politics of Pakistan produced? Politics of Pakistan has actually produced a culture now amongst the political medium where you can walk into Pakistan, commit crime against the poor and be pardoned. So, Benazir, there was no way that she would be allowed in by the people of Pakistan. No way. And I will explain to you why then did she have so many people at her rally when she first came. I will give you an explanation for that. But there was absolutely no way that she would be allowed in by the people of Pakistan. But what happened? Musharraf gave her a presidential pardon. Come on, come in, no problem. You've looted their people. You've taken away their rights. You built your estate in Rockwood in Surrey. No, I forgive you. But I ask the question to the audience. Is it for the political